Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Full Metal Geek. I am your host tonight, Robert the Hobbit Parker. I do not have a co-host this evening because RJ is still kind of on vacation, and my other co-hosts were not able to attend. So it's just me, and you're going to have to deal with that, but it's fine because we have a great match. These are two people who played last season. Neither did incredibly well last season. They had high accuracy, but both came up with losses last season. But they both came back this season with both near perfect games, near perfect rounds. Both of these players came back in a big way this season and are now 1-1 playing each other. The winner of this match continues in our road to the title to play Caleb Coho, and the winner of that gets into the Veterans Four-Way. So there is high stakes riding on this match. Right here, we of course have Ed Sale versus Jeremy Adams. This is going to be a great match. Either way, these two guys who both pride themselves in their geek knowledge for sure, and we're going to hear some opening promos from them right now, starting with Ed, the higher-end competitor. Ed, how are you feeling coming into this match? You and Jeremy have the same record, but you have slightly higher accuracy. Do you think that you have some categories up on Jeremy? How are you feeling? Let us know your thoughts on today's match.
I mean, really, there's a lot of talk about pressure with this match, and like I had the perfect game last match, and people are expecting stuff of me. So I just thought, I just brush it off. I'm just gonna enter holiday mood, Hawaiian shirt, sunglasses, no pressure on me at all. Just here to have fun, play against Jeremy. Whoever wins will beat Caleb anyway. It's gonna be great fun. If Jeremy beats me, then I'm gonna want him to keep winning. Maybe I'll just win casually. If I win, I'm going to do so casually and in a great shirt. And that's basically all that's going on tonight. Yeah.
Well, it is certainly a great shirt. Absolutely nobody can deny that. But either way, these two are two gladiators of geek knowledge. As we go over to Jeremy, the Adam Adams. Jeremy, you have championships in other leagues, but have yet to win one in a geek-centric league. Do you think you're focusing more on geek now? How are you feeling coming into this match against Ed, who did throw a perfect game last game?
Honestly, I put a lot of my effort into non-geek leagues, and that has paid off for me, I would say. I do love the Geek League. Full Metal Geek, I think, is one of our best leagues, and I've been so thrilled to be a part of it and be able to play. But definitely, I think this is going to be a real tough one for me today. I just don't think I think I have a decent overall knowledge, but when it comes to certain categories, I think Ed would destroy me. In another league in fandom, I managed to take him down, but there's some categories there that kind of help me that we don't have here. This is just sheer who's the bigger geek, and I know it's going to be a tough one for me today, but as I think I've always shown in my career as a player, I never go down easy. I always give it a fight. So, I'm here to try to get that W as best I can and keep going. But, I'd be lying if I said I was as confident as I am in other leagues. But, either way, love Ed. He's such a great guy, and this is going to be a fun match.
Absolutely. You said it right on, man. You never go down without a fight, geek or not, general trivia or not, no matter what division it is. You continue to surprise us and that your knowledge is vast. So we'll see how it's tested here today as we go into round one, which works like it does in every other league. You have 10 predetermined questions from 10 randomized categories. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. You can write your answer down on a whiteboard. You'll have 15 seconds to do so. Once the time is up, you can put your pens down and reveal your answer to the screen at the same time as you say it. You do three repeats and 1 challenge to use throughout the course of the match. And if you do get a perfect round one with 10 correct answers, you will be awarded a bonus question worth a potential additional 1 point. So, is there any questions here? Otherwise, we'll get started right away.
Let's do it.
Let's chill. Let's go.
Perfect. So, we go right into question one, which is in the category of mixed bag. Here we go. What year saw the release of Superman 4: The Quest for Peace? Jeremy seeming very confident with his answer there. Ed taking a second. Maybe it's those sunglasses. Reflecting back as we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Ed.
I know I wasn't born. I'm just guessing 1988.
The Brooklyn Veil Curse. Jeremy, did you have it? Jeremy, what'd you have?
Okay. Yeah, I saw it in the theater, 1987.
1987 is
Damn, my
correct.
guess was close.
You were so close, Ed. That
I'm not sure if you owe Brooklyn a sandwich or if he owes you one, but either way, you can settle that score at the end of this match as we go into our second question in the category of MCU. What is Hela the goddess of in Thor Ragnarok? Jeremy, also still confident in this question. And both players look ready, so we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy, what'd you have?
Death?
And Ed?
Death, but also like cool horns and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Death is correct.
Awesome
Also cool
black
horns.
outfits. No one does better.
Absolutely.
Eyeliner.
Jeremy with a 2-1 lead as we go into your third question, which is in the category of Marvel, movies based on Marvel comics outside of the MCU. Your question: what job does Peter get fired from at the start of Spider-Man 2? Need answers in 5, 4, 3. All right. Eddie going to use his first repeat of the round, or of the match, excuse me. What job does Peter get fired from in Spider-Man 2? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Back to Ed.
Okay, I went with Daily Bugle reporter. I think it's probably wrong.
That is incorrect. Jeremy, what'd you have?
Pizza delivery.
Pizza delivery is correct.
I had pizza delivery, and I was like, no, wait, I think he gets the job in the film. Ugh.
It was pizza delivery. All right. Sorry, just 1 second. I'm trying to fix my tabs. I've got a lot of windows open right now. Maybe? Hello? Okay, there we go. All right, gentlemen, your fourth question, the category of Worlds of DC. How does Jonathan Kent die in Man of Steel? Jeremy's still perfect up to 3. We'll see if that continues throughout the match. Need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. Coming to Jeremy first.
Sucked into a tornado.
We will accept that. And Ed?
I just said like he died in a tornado. I don't know.
That is correct. Yep.
I was just going to say tornado, but I was like,
Yeah.
put a little
Tornado
more in
is
there.
perfectly fine. Yep. So we have a 4-2 game, I believe, right now. And we go into your next question in the category of quotes. What DC villain said, "The only morality in a cruel world is chance"? Insert witty banter between hosts here.
Well, cruel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ed, what'd you have?
Two-Face.
That is correct. And Jeremy?
Two-Face.
Absolutely. In the Dark Knight. Alrighty. Your next question in the category of Wizarding World.
Oh, yay.
What does Lupin's Bogart shapeshift into in The Prisoner of Azkaban? Jeremy's still seemingly confident. He has his answer written by 3 seconds at the end of every question.
Just writes fast.
You just want to jinx me. That's all there is to it.
5, 4, you're not wrong.
Absolutely.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeremy, what'd you have?
Oh no! Now I'm thinking. I put the moon. I'm thinking I should have written full moon.
Full moon.
Yeah.
Because like a crescent moon isn't going to make him turn into a werewolf.
See, now I was writing too fast.
I do think I need the full moon. Yeah, I don't.
As
think
soon
I can
as
give
you
the
went to
moon.
me, I'm like, I screwed up.
It's all right, man. You were halfway there. I think I did need specifically the full moon. But Ed takes a 1-point dig into that lead. Is currently 5-4 going into your next question in the category of Star Wars. Who disables the shields on Starkiller Base in The Force Awakens? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Go into Ed first.
It's Captain Phasma.
It is Captain Phasma. Jeremy, did you have it?
Captain Phasma.
Nice job. Jeremy keeping that 1-point lead into our next question.
The whole answer, not Captain Phas.
That is correct. Your next question in Star Trek. What 2 Enterprise crew members were arrested and convicted for the assassination of Chancellor Gorkin in the Undiscovered Country? I could clarify Star Trek 6, the Undiscovered Country, but that would be more words in my doc. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Jeremy, what'd you have?
Oh, please be right so Sandy doesn't kill me. Kirk and McCoy.
That is correct.
Phew.
Ed, did you have it?
I just guessed Kirk and Chekhov because I'm just guessing crew members really.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Kirk and Bones. Kirk and McCoy, both correct there. All right, your penultimate question, since there will be no perfect rounds. Here we go. Your category is DC. Which DC film features characters named Harlan Maguire, Annie Sullivan, Finn McGovern, and Connor Rooney? I can see the smirk on Jeremy's face.
You can see the confusion on my face.
I'm not gonna lie, I needed that last one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Ed, what'd you have?
Nothing at all. I have nothing.
Jeremy?
Road to Perdition.
Road to Perdition is correct.
Wow, it's a DC film. Wow.
It is, yeah.
It is, yes.
You knew.
DC imprint. All right, so our final question then in the category of heroes and villains. Who played mob boss Carl Grissom in 1989's Batman? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Jeremy.
Jack, you are my number one. A guy, Jack Palance.
Jack Palance is correct. Ed, did you have it?
That's right. So much DC, I cry.
All right, it was Jack Palance. So at the end of round 1, we have Jeremy in the lead with 9 points to Ed's 5 as we go into round 2, which is, of course, the wheel round. Works like this. I'm going to bring up a wheel. There's going to be 8 categories plus spinners and opponent's choice, which are called heroes and villains pick. Whoever's in the lead is going to hear the categories, then get to choose if they would like to spin first or second. Whoever's up at the wheel gets to spin the wheel. If they don't like what they land on the first time, they get to respin, but they do have to stick with the second option if the first one's not to their liking. You can get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can check the multiple choice, but then that lowers the point value down to 1. And of course, there is stealing in this round. So if you don't have any questions, I will do ye ol' screen share.
Ooh, buddy.
And bring up the round 2 wheel, which, come on, there we go. Round 2 wheel. Our categories are Middle Earth, directors and composers, heroes and villains, Marvel, MCU, Star Trek, Star Wars, Wizard and World, and of course, heroes and villains pick. So Jeremy, hearing that, would you like to spin first or second?
I'm actually going to go first.
Okay, Jeremy going to spin first on this wheel. Your spin is in, and it lands on Heroes Pick.
Ooh.
It is your choice, Jeremy. What would you like to choose?
I'll go ahead and hope I don't screw it up and go directors, composers.
All right, Jeremy going to take directors and composers as I stall for time and scroll down to those questions. It's a classic tactic. Easier to do when you have a co-host. All right, here we go, Jeremy. Directors and composers, keep in mind there is stealing and, of course, multiple choice if you need it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Question 1. Who directed 1966's Batman the movie?
Oh, crap. It's one I should have memorized. I'm going to have to go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Nelson Riddle, B, Neil Hamilton, C, Adam West, or D, Leslie H. Martinson.
D?
D is correct for 1 point. Question 2. Who composed the scores for the Marvel films Blade 2 and The Wolverine?
I'm going to go multiple choice to be safe.
All right, your options are A, Danny Elfman, B, John Ottman, C, Marco Beltrami, or D, Harry Gregson Williams.
Marco Beltrami?
For 1 more point, that is correct. Your third question. What movie franchise has installments by the following directors? J.J. Abrams, Stuart Baird, and David Carson.
That'd be Star Trek.
That is correct for 2 points. Number 4. Who directed Star Trek the Motion Picture?
Robert Wise.
For 2 more points, Jeremy blasting through this category. And your fifth question. Who composed the score for Road to Perdition?
Pretty sure I know, but I got a little bit of self-doubt. Let's go multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Thomas Newman, B, James Horner, C, John Williams, or D, Jerry Goldsmith.
Thomas Newman.
For 1 more point, that is correct.
I've got a task ahead of me.
That brings your score up to 16. After that, going 5 for 5. Multiple choice on a couple there, but did capitalize on a few as well. So 16-5 as we go into Ed's spin. Ed needs something he's good at in order to close up that gap.
Yep. 3 of those slices on the wheel, and one of them's Harry's choice.
Here we go, Ed. Your spin is in.
Oh boy.
And it is oh no, villain's pick.
Jeremy, you know how Ben Bayman did that thing where he was real nice?
He did, but I'm going to give you Star Trek.
Okay.
Star Trek going to
I'm
Ed.
assuming this is all from the film Star Trek 2009, directed by
Oh,
J.J.
of course.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah.
You can hope all you like, but we'll see. Star Trek is your category. Here we go. Your first question. In Star Trek Into Darkness, a Starfleet officer bombed an archive by dropping what into a glass of water?
Is it a ring?
Correct for 2 points.
Wow.
Wow.
They're my rings.
That is correct. Number 2. Who takes over as Picard's first officer after Riker's marriage in Star Trek Nemesis?
It is 2 points. I'm going to go with who makes logical sense. Geordi LaForge.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal from Jeremy.
Was it Worf?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Data.
Data was my other choice. All right.
It was Data. All right, Ed, your third question in Star Trek. What unstable substance does David Marcus say he used in the Genesis Matrix in The Search for Spock?
Let's give me a multiple choice on that one.
All right, your options are A, antimatter, B, red matter, C, dark matter, or D, protomatter.
Let's go with antimatter.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal from Jeremy.
I believe it's protomatter.
It is protomatter. That is correct for a 1-point
Let's go with the ones
steal.
which aren't normal. Yeah.
Alrighty, your fourth question, Ed. What is the name of the ship commanded by Captain Terrell and apprehended by Khan in The Wrath of Khan?
Multiple choice.
Our options are A, USS Botany Bay, B, USS Regula, C, USS Reliant, D, USS Bradbury.
C.
Correct for 1 point. We'd total up to 8. Your final question. In the rebooted trilogy, who plays Keenzer, the short-statured friend of Scotty?
Ah, shit. I mean, no swearing on this channel. Multiple choice, please.
Your options are A, Deep Roy, B, Kieran Shaw, C, Warwick Davis, D, Tony Cox.
Pretty sure it's Deep Roy.
It is Deep Roy, correct for another point. That brings your total up to 9 points to Jeremy's 17. We have a match still as we go into round 3, which is yet another wheel round. So we're going to bring up a wheel. This one only has 6 categories instead of 8. You're going to get a 2, 3, and 5 pointer. The category that those questions come from is going to come from the wheel. These categories are randomized. You get 1 respin to use throughout the entirety of round 3, so make sure you use it wisely. Our categories today in round 3 are Star Wars, Star Trek, DC, Mixed Bag, Marvel, and Heroes and Villains.
Yay.
All right, so our current score sits at 9-17.
I need to hold these, right? No, wait, I can miss the 2.
And if you miss the 2 and you hit the other 2, if you miss the 2 point and you hit the other 2 questions, you will tie. Correct.
So you can
afford. It can still be a game if you miss the 2.
Okay.
All right, screen share. Here we go. Ed, your round 3 spin for the 2-pointer is in, and it is Heroes and Villains.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
All right, gonna keep Heroes and Villains.
Yeah, I can save that extra spin for later.
Good strategy there as we go into your 2-pointer. Here we go. What is the name of the small memory erasing weapon used by the Men in Black?
Neuralizer.
Correct for 2 points. Brings your total up to 11. Neuralizer correct for 2 points. We're going to stick with you as we go into your 3-point spin, which you do need to hit, if I can math.
On something I know.
It lands on Marvel.
Now, this is going to be Marvel films, which are outside the MCU, yeah?
That is correct.
I mean, I think I've got to just go for it.
All right. I'm going to stick with Marvel.
Oh, please don't be hard.
Your 3-point question in Marvel. What mutant rescues Nightcrawler from a cage-fighting arena in X-Men Apocalypse?
I'm going to go with Mystique.
For 3 points, that is correct. That is correct. Brings your total up to 14 as we go to your 5-point question, Ed. If you hit this, you will regain the lead from Jeremy and force him to answer questions to win the game.
Okay, 2 cracks of the spin.
3-point spin. Your 5-point spin is in. And it is Heroes and Villains.
Just spin again. I don't think I can chance Heroes and Villains.
All right, Ed's going to use his respin here, and it lands on Star Trek.
Should have just stuck with Heroes and Villains.
Star Trek. Ed, if you miss this question, Jeremy wins via TKO. If you hit it, it sends it back to Jeremy in Star Trek.
I've seen so many Star Trek films. I don't know why anyone would be worried. Whole 3.
In The Final Frontier,
oh boy,
what vision does Cyborg show Bones when trying to relieve his pain?
Okay. I'm going to say it's just like a vision of Bones' family, and that will make him calm. And that's wrong, but that's my answer.
And your winner by way of technical knockout, Jeremy the Atom Adams. You were on the right track. We were looking for specifically his father dying.
Yeah,
why would that make him not in pain? What? That makes no sense.
That movie actually makes no sense. So it's right in line.
Absolutely 0 sense. But Jeremy's going to move on into our road to the title via TKO to take on Caleb Coho. We're going to hop into post-match interviews here. First with Ed. Ed, man, that wheel, the entire match was just against you. I mean, villains pick in round 2, Star Trek after the respin in round 3. I mean, you got nothing to hang your head on. You had a good round 1. You maneuvered your way well through that Star Trek category in round 2. How are you feeling after that match?
Well, the wheel was very kind to me in my last match, and it gave me everything I needed to get a perfect game. So, you know, fate does that to you. It just kind of goes, I'm going to be nice to you one day. Bam. I'm going to just slap you in the face next game when it's mattering. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with how I did. I don't think there was anything I didn't get, which I really should have got. I mean, the only one was like the pizza question and the Spider-Man one in the first round, but that's inconsequential to the result. Jeremy played a great game. There's no way I was beating him today. I'm really looking forward to seeing him beat KO. That'll be satisfying. Hopefully Jeremy can take it all the way to the final and show that I lost to the best person available. I'm happy though. I'm definitely going to be looking to come back as soon as humanly possible.
Absolutely, yeah. 14 points, even with Heroes pick like that is not a bad match at all against different opponents. You may win that match, and we'll definitely try to get you in before the fall tournament. Absolutely, because we know your geek knowledge. You're the categories. I mean, that round 3 wheel had none of your strengths on it. I was like
spin. Like, I guess Star Wars is the strength there. And I was like,
that round 3 wheel was against you, but that's how the randomizer works sometimes. So we'll hope to see you back in this division as soon as we can get you back in. And Jeremy, 17 points, near perfect round 1 as you go up against your next match, Caleb Coho. You want to give us some thoughts on how you're feeling about facing Coho next match?
Well, I just want to say something that I tend to say a lot in these matches, which is it so easily could have gone the other way today. I mean, if it was opponents and spinners' choice the other direction, there's no way I would have, come through. You would have got Harry Potter. I would have been handed something. And, it just, fate was on my side today. I'm a little mad about not getting that perfect round 1 because I really should have. I just, was playing fast, not thinking things through. But, even so, I'm definitely, my confidence is bolstered. I feel like, more to myself than anyone else, it was kind of proven that I belong being here in this league. And thank you guys for the opportunity to be here to play in Full Metal Geek, which I think is, like the best geek league there is. And it's such an honor. And I plan to go on. And, now I'm playing Coho, who, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I know 100% the Coho thinks he's a better geek player than I am. So now I gotta actually start, studying and putting the kind of effort that I put into other leagues into this league so that I can prove Coho wrong because come on, it's Coho. he needs to go down. It's just the way it is. And so I'm gonna go to Hogwarts. I'm gonna, do all the training I need. I'm gonna do some Jedi mind tricks and work with my friend Sandy and do what I can to take that smirk off of a certain king's face. So that's what I'm looking at. And I think I can do that. Today bolstered my confidence, and that's what I'm hoping to do. And again, Ed, you're a fantastic player. So I would have been happy to lose you today because you're one of my favorites, especially in the geek leagues. There's no, besides maybe Robert, I don't think there's anyone that knows Middle Earth and Harry Potter more than you do.
I'm not according to the random matches.
Yeah, and well, no, I that's whatever that is, but I just think you're fantastic. But yeah, now I've got, maybe some people that I like less than you. So now I really got to dig deep and do some fighting. So thank you. And I'm very excited and happy. Thank you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. Anybody who is in favor of the king going down, I am on their side. So absolutely. So of course, yeah. Ed, I think luck kind of railed you today, but hopefully we'll see you back in this league soon. And Jeremy continuing in the road to the title. If you beat Caleb, then you will be in the in the veteran 4-way, which if you win that, you're in a number one contender match. And if you win that, so you definitely have a long road to the title, but a road to the title nonetheless. So on behalf of everybody here at Full Metal Geek, on behalf of myself, RJ, and Cody, the showrunners, as well as everybody here at Full Metal Trivia extensively, our competitors today, Jeremy and Ed, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that stuff you're supposed to do at the end of a YouTube video. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next week as Jeremy takes on Caleb. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. See you later on the road to the title.